I want to talk about some oddities in banking. One man in particular is interest to me. Several people actually. Brooke Smith of Douche Bank was hung with a dog leash allegedly. I saw his son speaking about it on YouTube. Brooke Smith was hung. He was a douche bank employee. He was hung on a dog leash. I was told while I was in incarceration and being tortured and transferred, every dog has its day. That was April 30th, 2001. Also, on some other matters, during one of the robberies, a man said, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. And then he got off of his chair. And my memory is fading now because I was hurt in the robberies, but I may have been stunned. I'm not really sure. He said, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. And then he jumped off his chair and he said, I'm not kidding. So, in a way, they were robbing the banking system in the United States, but that's nothing new. And also, on my first day of employment in May of 1999, a federal employee said I was a barn burner. I had formerly been a first-class burner in a shipyard, which is like a ship fitter, but not a barn burner, and not an arson. But on November 13th, 1999, a robbery had occurred where the men had been there since the 11th, November 11th. They came in as a commando unit November 12th on an inner door, so they were already in the building for a day. We'd gone to a vault the day before, me and the fake boss, or the real boss, the doll. There's Barbie, and then there's the other one, the other doll. Who goes with Barbie? I'm afraid to mention names, they'll delete my videos. I haven't been paid workers' comp or any tort claims. I called a Sheriff Jack Tillman. Basically what I would consider stealing funds and I ran a trap for him on April 3, 2001. I put it through the grapevine. I was coming to talk to him about the food funds thievery and starving inmates at the Mobile, Alabama County Jail. He met me at the door of the Mobile, Alabama City Council, April 3rd, 2001. I had no gun on me. He removed my gun permit for myself by force or to go with him. He then set me up for a trap to be arrested for being with the gun. I had it under my seat. I pulled it on no one. I'm completely obedient. I would recommend not even owning a gun. It's obsolete. I was in a coma for 17 years, amnesia coma. On the 20th year, I remembered the woman, a coworker, the saddest part of it all. She came to me and said there was a bed of money in the office. Of course, I'd been stunned and drugged, but I'm sure it was her that came to me. And then I believe they stunned me again. I believe they might have taken her and raped her on the money and possibly killed her and replaced her with an imposter of someone. I'm not really sure. There was also LIBOR, London Interbank Offering Rate manipulations, where we were stunned and they would come in and manipulate LIBOR. And also, there was also asset, I believe, thievery by stunning of people at the computers. I worked in both the San Francisco Kearney office, the Roseville office, which is near Sacramento, and also in the San Francisco main office. I was stunned there on several occasions. Never work in federal banking. They don't want you there, and the situation is such they can manipulate you out. If you're going to go in the military, I recommend a foreign military so you have a foreign citizenship. I mean, they're being persecuted in the United States. I believe the COVID thing is a ruse, but I'm not sure if there might be some more SOC strategy warfare going on, or maybe other warfare, which I haven't been privy to be trained in. I'm trained in medicine, I'm trained in accounting, I'm trained in SOC strategy warfare. I've had brain strokes repeatedly, so if my speech is a little bit dull and my memory slips, that's what it is. The electrical stunning burns the brain, particularly at the parietal lobe. You can't recognize people that well. It also burns the memory. I have not been paid workers' comp or any tort claims. I'm seeking an attorney. Sheriff Jack Tillman withheld evidence. He framed me for arrest in 2001. He was fired in 2005. I was jailed and then exiled for 3 years, losing everything I have. I have absolutely no respect for the United States government. Although I do have to admit I beware of all governments at this point. I'm not sure which one would be safe. California is worse than Alabama, or just as bad as DC. Duck. Do not work in military finance. Do not trust people. Imposters, electrical stunning, injections, erasing memory, rapes. Perhaps that's why they've shut everything down. This is Kurt Brown, St. Rambone. You can see the video on Brooke Smith on YouTube. His son is a real hair bob with his little hair pony. I'm sure he was hurt. Nobody wants to lose a family member, and I didn't want to lose coworkers. This is Kurt Brown, also known as St. Rambone, auditor, formerly bank examiner, formerly St. Rambone, founder of the website Mobile Audit Club, which has been pretty much deleted. Our internet media is being censored out. I'm thinking about fading. Ooh.